Hi everyone, this is Peter. Today I want to introduce is the new Sony NX camera, NX3. So first look, you will find out, okay, it's very close to NX5. So is it NX5 we're going to discontinue? The answer is no, because this is not the successor for NX5, because both units they have some unique functions. So that's why when you choose these two cameras, you have to think about whether maybe which functions is actually important for you. So okay, let's talk about like this NX3. So they actually same as the NX5. They got like 20 times zoom, and then is actually the N series Sony lenses, and you got like 2 slots of SD and also memory stick in it, and then also you got the built-in not built-in is also the NPF series batteries to power it up. But okay, what's the difference in between the NX5 with the NX3? First, we're very happy to announce that this unit is the first unit from Sony. They have the simultaneous recording. So what is simultaneous recording? It's actually if you put on 2 SD cards and then you can record both units at the same time. So that means you will get 2 copies. So why I need to have 2 copies? For example, okay, after event, I want to keep 1 copy, and then I would just like maybe dump it to the editor to edit immediately, or maybe dump it to the clients, or even sometimes the SD card is for me is not a very reliable media. So sometimes if you find out, okay, maybe one of the media is actually just like maybe faulty after maybe I finished the shoot, and then at least I have another copies for a backup. So this is, for me, I think this is a very important functions, and this is the first one from Sony. They have these functions. Other than that, and then they also have maybe quite a special function is actually for the simultaneous recording. You can using the side button. You can assign 2 recording buttons to control each card. So that means, for example, like okay, I can using maybe this button for maybe controlling card A to record, and then for the top recording button, I using maybe to control B button, and also you can do the setup opposite when you do going to menu. And then the other function is the proxy recording. Is when you're doing maybe a full res recording for for 1 copy, and then at the same time you can also they will also record a lower res copy for your maybe for proxy maybe setting. So I think maybe this is also one of the function maybe you can actually consider. And also one more thing, I think this is a big difference in between each other is the built-in LED lights. So you find out they have put on like 8 LED camera light on built-in into the camera. So you think, okay, maybe 8 LED only. So is it actually good enough? First, okay, because this camera is the chipset and also the CMOS is based on the setting on the PMW 150. So that means the noise compression and also the color or also the image performance is actually better than the NX5. So that means if you maybe using the built-in LED lights, at the same time you can boost up the gain to create maybe a brighter image, and then I think this is actually quite useful maybe for a lot of people. So that means you can free up maybe the cool shoe to put on maybe other things, maybe such as like a monitor or something else, and then maybe or maybe another light, maybe on camera just in case. So this is something which I think is very handy. And okay, so other than that, okay, something I think this is maybe maybe the NX5 is better. Is okay. This unit will also provide you a BNC output, but this BNC is not an SDI BNC. It's a composite BNC. So the situation is okay. If you like the NX5 because they have the HD or SD SDI and then connected to maybe a visual mixer or something else, and then this is actually the main purpose why you want to choose the NX5. Okay, I'm sorry, this one you cannot use it because they only provide the HDMI only for the Full HD output. So I think that is maybe something downside from this camera. But other than that, okay, there is also one function I think maybe I want to mention is the built-in remote control from which you can actually go through maybe using Android and also maybe iOS to control this unit. So for example, like I got the iPad and then for sure, in the camera, you have to go to the menu and then just like switch on the Wi-Fi functions. So they will create a SSID. That means is a Wi-Fi, and then you have to probably connect the unit, and then with your device. So I connected with the device. Okay, so they connected together, and then at the same time you have to download an app called Play Memory. So they actually work for iOS and also Android. So once I do that, okay, so now you see it's already linked together. So what I can do is, for example, like okay, I can probably using this to control the zoom, and also I can just control the iris, and then at the same time they aim and also, for example, for sure recording, and then they tell me that there's also a function that you can using touchscreen and then to do the focus, but unfortunately, no matter the Android and also my iOS cannot work. So hopefully, maybe they can do some firmware upgrade to make it work. And then, okay, what is it used for? I think this is good for example, like there is a lot of like maybe very handy Jeep, and then most of the time, I think maybe before this function is launched, and then you have to connect to a LAN-C control and then mount it onto maybe something, and then you're using the LAN-C control to do zoom, to do the recording or something else. But now, okay, you can actually mount your mobile phone, and then using that as actually a LAN-C control to do all the stuff. And then I think this is a very handy and also useful functions for maybe for a lot of purpose. So okay, this is it. So if you want to know more about this NX3, please visit NS website.